Hey, what's up, everybody? You know, if the powers that be ever decide to carve a video game Mount Rushmore, you can rest assured that a space will be saved for video game designer Hideo Kojima. Now, why is he one of the game creators to watch? Gideon Yago explains.
Just one of the many titles for the upcoming PlayStation 3, Metal Gear Solid 4 is arguably the most eagerly anticipated game at this year's E3 conference. But what about the guy behind the game? The mastermind of Metal Gear, Hideo Kojima, is an icon of video game design. And 2 decades after the original hit the scene, Kojima welcomed MTV News into his Tokyo crash pad and explained the big ideas that have fueled his now legendary career.
Well, I started from '86, so it's 20 years from now. Back in those days, you know, it was just the beginning of the NES boom in Japan. So I started out by, you know, drawing and basically by creating something from scratch. There wasn't any rule of what was a pure game at that time. What we could express in games today, we did not have those kind of technology in the past. For example, you wanted to create a game that the main character walks along the sunset, beautiful beach. Now, we could do that quite closely. But back in those days, we only had 16 colors to work with.
With each installment of Metal Gear, Kojima pushed the limits of video game design, pioneering the slick, cinematic style that's now the industry standard. Ultimately, though, Kojima wants his games to mean something.
I would like to put some essence or message or some maybe influence or I don't know, but anything to the people who played. My generation, when I was born in 1963, it was the days of, you know, Cold War. It was the days of when we were told all the time that, you don't know, maybe next day Russia, the Soviet Union might, you know, launch a nuclear missile. What I wanted to do was to pass on this kind of fear to the next generation who don't know about this.
Beyond Metal Gear Solid 4, what's next for Kojima?
A couple of years from now, maybe the game will have an implementation of scent or the touch or the feeling, and then I want to probably implement that in to meet my final goal. So I think this will be a never-ending story, and well, I think that's okay because that's what creation is all about.
To find out more about Hideo Kojima and the rest of the people and games involved with this year's big E3 game show, check out mtvnews.com.